So now when you start talking about physical risk modeling, where you now need to make decisions on where do I even build my business? Because if I build facilities in a place where the probability of flooding may say been 5%, but now because of climate change, the probability of flooding is now 15 or 20%, this one in a lifetime natural disaster that we're seeing now is everyday disasters that are happening, that has an impact on your business. If your business is now shut down or your suppliers are located in areas that once didn't have these type of risks and they're now having these risks, right? That's one of the aspects, and that's physical risk modeling. But you need that accounting data in order to really build that physical risk modeling that's needed. And then you look at the next one and say, what is your transition risk? Your supply chain is highly inefficient. As the price of these fuels or these fossil fuels grow, or other regulation that will come out, cap and trade programs, the cost of carbon taxes, etc., what happens to your supply chain? You can't transition it. What happens then to your whole business model? And then you can even go more into that to say, as we're now developing technologies that will enable even more efficient products that customers are going to want to buy, but not just that customers are going to want to buy, but help them make a better product because it's more efficient and scalable. And over time, the cost would actually be cheaper. If you're still building based on this old economic model and these companies that are not efficient, you're going to get outcompeted in 10 or 20 years. And so when we talk about carbon accounting, we have to not talk about it from a companies that want to go net zero because they want to wave their hands and say, I'm the best and buy my product. And there's a reason why investors are looking at this data, because they're looking at it from a transitional risk, physical risk, and actually a risk to your overall business. And so corporations that are not waking up to that today, they're actually putting their whole businesses at risk.